Hello! It's me, Unleash Music, and this is my final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts. I couldn't pronounce this right. Anyways, we have a wonderful show for you today as well. I know it's going to be a Tuesday. Trust me about that. And guess what? Two stories you don't want to know about this one. It's got to be, oh god, here we go. Another ISIS thing. Crap. Thing. And what about security? Homeland Security cuts the loom and Senator John McCain. And explain to this because quote this. Now we got a perfect reason not to not shutting DHS down. Oh, you would not believe this. Find out what it is on my final closing time factor video commentary thoughts. Yes, I did it. Video commentary thoughts. Thank you. Oh boy, starts right now. Kick the theme music, shall we? Let's do it. We all want to belong. We all want to be fair. We all want to be free. Want to feel safe. Love from above. Oh, we want is somebody's gotta say it. That's why LH Music are inside your video set. That's what a real conservative lives here. This is the final closing time factor video commentary thoughts. So let's get this show.
I want to start right with Rudy Giuliani and his comments.
And you know what I'm talking about. This ISIS thing does this again and again and again. Again, remember this? Just remember this. Remember last week? The ISIS buffoons tried to beheaded all these 21 Coptic Christians. Beheaded like this. And this is so absurd. Why in heavens on earth did you always? Why no? Why heavens on earth they do this? Because here's the latest disturbing according to Fox News. It's disturbing to me. ISIS shows that what Islamic group tells could be the next generation of jihadist killers. We think it is Star Trek: The Next Generation, or so. Could be a little bite-sized terror trainees who appears to be as young as 5 participants in the drill reciting verses from the Quran. Oh my God! The next generation of killers? Oh, this is so ridiculous. But anyways, a 9-minute video just released yesterday shows that the 70 camouflage clad kids who are being reported as the children of foreign fighters who have flocked into Syria and Iraq, or should I say Iraq and Syria, to join the Islamic what? Army? Who told you? Hey kids! Yeah, you, kids of all ages. Who told you that you could be be the ISIS Islamic State buffoons? Hey kids, I warn you, not warn you. Don't even listen to that no good for nothing Islamic State that known as ISIS ever again. You cannot join the Islamic Army. I don't think so. I'm sorry. You can't do that. If your parents see that this is being an Islamic State, your parents gonna be mad at you. Yeah, you kids, boys and girls. You cannot do that. If you beheaded all these people, what would you do? Anyways, An instructor states in Arabic that the most of the children are in second phase of training, that they represent the next generation, quote this, next generation of ISIS. Why? And it is illustrated by a what? UN Human Rights Council just reported the last couple of years. And it determines that the Islamic State, quote, has established training camps to recruit these children into armed rule under this guise of education. I'm sick and tired of this. Remember last weekend on my TimeFactor television show? These two men, couple of men, on my TimeFactor television show last weekend talk about the Quran. And as I said on my TimeFactor radio show last weekend too, and so is my TimeFactor files. But this is being hogwashed, and this is so irritating. But now the new ISIS shows young children training for battle. Oh, that is worse. I mean, seriously, that will be worse, and that is a horrible thing. Ugh, listen, take a look at this. This is so worse. It's just listen to this according to Fox News. Listen to this. Just take a look at listen because it will make your head spin. It will throw up at a time like this. Just take a look at listen according to Fox News and see what I'm talking about.
ISIS releasing chilling new propaganda tapes showing young children being trained for battle in a military-style training camp for so-called Cubs in Syria.
Cubs and what?
Terrorist video shows Kurdish fighters paraded down Iraqi streets in cages, the scene reminiscent of the chilling burning death of the Jordanian fighter pilot. Connor Powell right now is live in our Mideast Bureau with the latest. Connor, hi. What are we learning about the video with the Kurdish fighters?
Yeah, Patty, and this video is very typical for what we've been seeing out of ISIS, and both in style and with a sort of clear message. It appears to be meant to try to scare or dissuade Kurdish fighters from taking part in any type of operations against ISIS, probably with some effort to try to dissuade them from taking part in the upcoming offensive on Mosul, on the ISIS stronghold. Now, in the video, it shows 21 Peshmerga fighters in cages wearing those orange jumpsuits that we see in so many of those videos. They're paraded around in the back of pickup trucks in these cages through a busy street. They are taunted. They are mocked. The prisoners are later interviewed in sort of a TV-style like show. They are being interviewed. The personal information is being put up on the screen. So the ISIS clearly is sort of trying to say, we know a lot about these individuals. We will put this out there to your friends and to your family. The fate of the men is not known. It is presumed that they have either been killed or possibly will be killed. And now the Kurds have really been the only effective fighting force consistently against ISIS. And so their participation in an upcoming offensive, Hadian, against Mosul is key. This video seems to be trying to sort of scare them away from any type of action against Mosul.
Oh, God. This is... Wait, let me put this around for you. If all of you know that everyone else can be civilized about the children of about this ISIS. The children are wearing ISIS trademark black headbands, and they are seen as answering religious questions and quoting the Quran and against a huge soundtrack of Arabic music. And that's why the clip is trying to disturbing a snapshot. How extremist group is this taking young innocent children, turning into a you know who, a Nazi Germany, Hitler Youth that is. This is so evil. This is so evil. What do you think it is? Nazi Germany or Hitler? You. Ah. Oh God. Kids, I don't want you to look like ISIS as a terrorist. I don't want you to look like that. That's a warning. Don't even listen. Yeah, are you listening, boys and girls, kids, kids. I don't care how old are you or what age you're living in. Don't even listen to no good for nothing buffoons of ISIS. Because, and why? Because these ISIS is not it's not mistake buffoons. Had no right to do this. You cannot release this stupid video. You can't make this up. That is so hogwash and it's so wrong and it does disgusting. It makes me want to throw up and gag. Shame on you, ISIS buffoons. Shame on you. Ugh. So sickening and so horrible that you couldn't even make this up. Period. We better find out what it is tomorrow. I know it's gonna be Wednesday. I do look at Thursdays, newspapers, whatever. Does anybody create a monster? Does anybody know? Now, we're gonna wrap this up. Here's your worst nightmare ever. U.S. seeks try to ruling on Obama's immigration. Oh God, here we go. And why? Because it pays to be nice to people. And give me one of the reasons why that the U.S. government asked the federal judge Monday, just yesterday, tried to lift a temporary hold on President Obama's executive actions on millions of immigrants of deportation. As far as we're concerned, the Justice Department, as far as we're concerned, and why? Because it delays this. Judge Napolitano has 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 in has this is so absurd because it states federal judges about 5 million immigrants try to stay in the country. Oh no, Obama is maybe he tells a lie. Why the lie? Because of this? That is so wrong. That is so dumb. Anyways, anyways, I'll analyze this. And Judge Napolitano will explain this tomorrow as well. This is worse. And quickly, why is this? Before we say goodnight, why is this lady trying to um doing their? They are so loud because it pays to be nice to people before it does. Anyways, I'm I'm gonna make an exit and get out of here because the ladies was trying to. Whatever. Anyways, don't forget to Facebook and follow LH Music, Facebook.com and Twitter.com. You know my username, LH Music Time. So it's TimeFactor website, lhmusictimefactor.jimdo.com. So it's TimeFactor page on Facebook as well. Don't forget tomorrow, I will teach ISIS a lesson not to do this again. Tomorrow. I know tomorrow's Wednesday. And don't forget Thursday's newspaper as well. And so as we'll do this Time Factor radio show right here, third floor. No more girls! Whatever. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm signing off. Go God's blessings for Village Music. And take care. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.